A very good morning, students. This is your English teacher Venu Sehrawat, and I welcome you all. Uh, you might be wondering why I have written this here. Reading takes you to places. Of course, because today I'm here to talk about the magic of reading. Yes, beta, it's so important for an individual. Yes, and let me tell you, when you learn to read, you will be born again and you will be never alone after that. That is the beauty of books. That is the beauty of reading. Beta, it's very beneficial for you, for everybody, right? Now, let's talk about the benefits of reading. Why should we read? So, beta, let me tell you. Of course, when you start reading, it broadens your creativity. Okay? You become more creative. You become more innovative. You can think in a much better way, right? And it also helps you discover yourself. It helps you discover yourself. Now, how? When you read a story and you find a situation there is a situation going on in the story, then a reader, he always tends to put himself in that position and think, if I were there, yes, what I would have done. Yes, so it helps you discover yourself. And it, of course, when you read, you become more emphatic, right? You actually grow as a human being, as an individual. You start understanding others' point of view as well. Because when you read, you are completely engrossed and you feel the pain of different characters as well, right? And very importantly, beta, the one who reads, he always improves his focus, concentration, and your memory is enhanced. Right? Your memory is enhanced. And of course, you get a good hold over vocabulary, right? You learn a lot of new words. Okay? You come through a lot of words that you add up to your vocabulary, active vocabulary as well. Okay? And of course, you become a better communicator, right? You get a good hold over entire language, because when you read good, you start writing good as well. Okay, so and beta, listen to me. See, do you think English, or if I'm talking about reading particularly, that is important in English language only? Not at all. It's it has a very wide horizon. Reading, when you read good, when you become a good writer, you acquire good communication skills, good writing skills. That is going to help you in all the subjects, okay, and in every area, every field of life. That is going to help you, trust me. And of course, this is very much clear that when you are a good communicator, right, you have better job opportunities. because in every job, a person uh, who is excellent in language, right? He always gets an upper hand over all the others, over rest of the candidates, right? And why only this? I mean, when you, after completing your 12th, right, you, when you take the exams, competitive exams, you will find English everywhere. So why not start improving our reading and writing skills now? This is the perfect time. Yes? Very good. So I'm sure you are going to read at least an article now, today onwards. Very good. And let me tell you how actually it is going to how actually you are going to improve your reading skills. I'm going to tell you a few tips and techniques, right? So beta, first thing is, always choose a good article or a good story, whatever you want to read. That is entirely your choice, right? Then after that, instead of being a passive reader, be an active reader. Now, who is an active reader and who is a passive reader? See, if you are a passive reader, you will just read words, right? You will read the article just to finish it, okay, as if it is a compulsion for you. But if you are an active reader, you will not only read the words, you will read and you will understand the words, and you will understand the ideas. You will understand the purpose of writing that particular article. Alright? And even when you have read the whole article, you will be able to recall things which you read in that particular article. Okay? So be an active reader. Alright? Now, how actually you should read the article? Alright? So now, when you read the chosen article, okay, first of all, choose the article, then become an active reader. Alright? After that, read the whole article once. Alright? After that, you will get the main theme or the main idea. You will get the rough idea of the article, right? And meanwhile, if you come across good phrases, important dates, important phrases, just note them down, okay? So that you can, when you go back to the article, you can recall the things easily. Alright? And when you have read the whole article, after that, just close that article and keep it aside and just try to recall what I have read, what I have understood, and see, are you able to, recall the things which you read? Are you able to understand the main idea? Right? What the author or what the poet is trying to convey? Why has he written that particular article? Right? If you have read it well, okay, you will be able to understand all these things, if not on first day, but I am sure gradually you will start understanding what has been conveyed in the article. Okay? And then a very important thing I would like to discuss here is, when you read something aloud, okay, when you read something, there are a few things which you should always keep in mind. Okay, first thing is that your voice should be loud and clear. Okay, I mean you should be audible and it should be clear. All right, then comes the speed. Okay, the speed should be it should be perfect. It should be neither too slow nor too fast. I mean your listeners should be able to understand what you are saying. All right, after that, the modulation. Now what is modulation, beta? When we speak something, when we are reading something, the best example is, see, if in a story there is a happy feeling and you are reading a line in which the atmosphere is good, happy, positive, your listener should feel the happiness. If there is a sad atmosphere, your listener should feel that sorrow. He should feel the unhappiness there. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is that according to your article, or according to whatever is there written, I mean your voice should go up and down, up and down, right? If it's an interrogative sentences, I mean it should have a higher pitch at the end. All right, if there is something exciting, I mean that excitement should be heard, should be listened. It should be present in your voice when you read it. Okay, and the last one is very important. Pause management, beta. Pause management. See, there are many punctuation marks used, right, in the articles, in the stories. You need to keep them in mind while reading, and you have to alert enough that whenever you see that particular punctuation mark, you should know how I mean I need to stop here, I need to give a little pause, a bigger pause. Okay, you should need to know if there is a comma, give a little pause. You know, it gives clarity to whatever you are reading. It makes easier for the listener to understand what you are saying. Okay, so beta, I hope you are quite motivated today now to read something good, at least for 10-15 minutes every day. All right, and let me tell you, there is an exciting news for you. The school is going to conduct 2 activities for you all. Excited? Great. Now let me tell you about the activities. First is readathon. Okay, first is readathon. Now let me give you the all the details about that. In this one, you have to read any story, okay, or it can be a story about the person who inspires you the most, and you will also be given some stories by us. Okay, so you can choose any story from that also, right? And after that, you have to select a portion out of the whole story. Okay, you will select a portion which should have 50 to 70 words. It should not be more than 1 minute. Okay, Then you have to record an audio or video. Okay, you will read that selected portion, alright, and you will record it. It can either be an audio or a video. That is entirely upon your choice. That is entirely your choice. And then after preparing the audio or video, you have to send it in homework WhatsApp group. Okay, and when and at what time, let me tell you. You will send it between 4 and 6 p.m. on Friday, that is 11th September. Okay, and your reading skills will be tested through this activity. Okay, now don't forget whatever I have just told you. Remember the tips which I just gave you. Keep all those tips in mind while reading the selected portion. Alright, so that was the first activity, that was readathon. Alright, and second is you have to write a story. Okay, you have to write a story in which you have to make use of the vocabulary that you have learnt so far. Okay, and the word limit should be between 100 and 120. Okay, so these were the two activities through which you will be tested on your reading skill plus writing skill, right? So I hope beta you will start preparing from now onwards only without wasting any time, because reading is going to help you throughout your life. It's that beneficial. All right, so all the best for your activities. Soon select the portion and start recording it, right, and give your best. All right, thank you so much.